Hello and welcome to Feel Good Friday, your weekly dose of positivity right here on our Facebook and YouTube channels. It is not Friday the 13th, although it is literally Friday the 13th, but more importantly, it is National Kindness Day. Thank you to Mr. Rogers for inspiring a world of kindness. And hey, you want to know a way that you can be kind right now, today, in 2020, on a day like today? Wear your mask. Yeah, it's just a very small way to show kindness and to help us all be safe around the holidays. It's also great to help businesses stay open and alive and well, and it helps all of us be able to go about our daily lives in a much safer way. So, to celebrate National Kindness Day, put on a mask. What a great way, easy way to show a little bit of kindness. Let us all do a little bit more of that as we head into our weekend. This first story I'm going to share with you tonight has to do with Wolf River Conservancy. Wolf River Conservancy usually has the Greenway Soirée, and it is an event that they put on that's really fun. It's a night of music and entertainment and all kinds of great things. Well, this year, of course, since we can't gather, it's happening virtually, and it's going to be great. I can't wait for you to see it tomorrow. We'll be live in this studio starting at 5:45 with some wonderful fundraising auction items and some great entertainment. But ahead of that, I want to share a story we put together last year for the Wolf River Conservancy that actually applies really well to today and to the fact that all of us are outdoors more, using more of our outdoor spaces, many of which are conserved by the Wolf River Conservancy. Take a look.
Sometimes I think we often take these wonderful community assets for granted. These cherished parks and these cherished trails, we sit and assume that they've always been here. But the fact of the matter is, at some point in the past, a group of community leaders have come together and rallied around an idea to say, hey, let's put a park together. Let's put a greenway together and transform the city.
As a young adolescent, this is something that I saw on TV. So if it's coming just sending out fishing, local bonfires and things of that nature, that's unheard of in the urban community. That's not something that we had access to growing up.
I love the fact that there are some small children that will be able to create memorable moments in these grounds that many would have never had access to.
When people think about a place they want to live, they want a place where they can access nature from any neighborhood.
It is very important. I had an opportunity to come out here and kind of walk through the walking trail as well as the bike and saw the scenery that it has and felt this was a great opportunity to be connected. When you look at the walking trail, the lake, the boating dock, I said, what a wonderful experience to be out here in nature.
You forget that we're in the middle of a very urban area, a very vibrant city. Having exposure, having access to this kind of development says a whole lot about how you feel about your city and where you live and all of that.
It is the way that we want people to live. Step out into the world and greet your neighbors and interact with one another, as opposed to everybody living in this isolated, solitary lifestyle.
When I'm just out on the Greenway, I see so many different people doing lots of different things, using the Greenway in so many different ways. I see students studying at park benches, I see people walking dogs, I see whole families out on rollerblades or bicycles, and we're all kind of intersecting and connecting with each other, even if just momentarily. I think that's how we build community.
So that's why it's so important to continue to help this grow and be a part of this movement, because this is something that you can't get back and it can live forever. It'll outlive us.
Part of the reason I'm here today is I've seen the transformative effect that parks can have on a community. And I urge you to join me in my support of the Wolf River Conservancy.
And you can still buy tickets to their Greenway Soirée, the 2020 virtual event. Tickets are on sale until 6 p.m. tonight. Either way, you can tune in on Facebook and YouTube tomorrow night, and I highly encourage you to take a look at their auction items, some of the best that I've seen in the virtual world these days. This next piece I want to share with you is out of Chicago with our crew there. They put together Another virtual event, that seems to be a reoccurring theme in 2020. This one was for Working Together Chicago, and their mission is to connect adults with disabilities to jobs, job training, and mentorship. And in the process, they got to tell a really great story of someone who has found a newfound purpose, some confidence, and honestly, a job with dignity through Working Together Chicago. Take a look.
At 22, meaningful employment becomes very, very hard to find. So once Ryan got it, he truly appreciates it.
I just like being out the house, do some work, making good money. My name is Ryan James Borg. I am the participant in this program.
The challenges weren't really Ryan-centered. The challenges were employer-centered.
You could imagine if you're going to a company and asking to employ people with disabilities, they'll tell you, oh, it's not a good time for us right now. It's hard. It really is difficult.
And that's where Working Together does come in. Through Working Together in Chicago, Ryan got an internship at Notre Dame College Prep where Ryan went to high school. Working Together gets their interest level up, shows them what support needed, and shows them that we can supply a job coach that will check back on how they're doing.
It makes me feel really good being out of the house. It got me to a good mood, working so hard.
How are you? Very good.
Almost everybody that he comes in encounter with him appreciates the fact that he's there and he's trying. And that's why our family and most of the families support Working Together, is so that we can get to a spot where if you have a young adult who can work, we can find a spot for you.
You know, people with disabilities can work, you just have to find the right fit.
Working Together should be supported not merely by the families of children or adults with disabilities. It should be supported by a community, and it should be supported by a community who cares about their brothers and sisters.
It's a great organization.
I just want to say, hey, thank you so much for letting us be the program.
That does it for this week's Feel Good Friday. We hope you tune in next week. In the meantime, mask up and do your best to show kindness to all people, especially those essential workers who've been working through this whole process. Have a great weekend, be safe, and we'll see you right back here next week.